Did you know Benjamin Franklin once electrocuted a turkey on purpose and then ate it? Franklin was obsessed with electricity and conducted all sorts of experiments. In the 1740s, he wanted to see if he could kill a turkey with electricity and make it more tender to eat. He set up an experiment where he shocked a turkey with high-voltage electricity, and it worked. The bird was cooked. But the real kicker, Franklin accidentally electrocuted himself in the process. He described the shock as a universal blow that left him numb, confused, and temporarily blind. After recovering, he joked that his own near-fatal experience made him respect electricity even more. Despite the mishap, Franklin continued his electrical experiments and even coined terms we still use today, like battery, conductor, and charge. So next time you see a turkey on Thanksgiving, just remember Benjamin Franklin might have been the first person to attempt electric cooking. If you like this historical story, you might like a fictional story about America's prolific founding father, Ben Franklin, in the graphic novel Silence Do Good, about a young Ben Franklin who travels through time to save humanity from an artificial intelligence that has enslaved humanity. Pre-order now on Indiegogo.
Hey, welcome to the Salty and Savage Show. I'm Salty. I forgot my lights. Do I go blue? Do I go blue?
All right.
Do I go red? Do I go blue? Do I go red? Do I go yellow? Ooh, that looks like poo. No, that looks like poo.
Not so much. Ooh. Okay. Feel it out. I love green, but not that one so much. All right.
Yeah. Let's go. Let's go there.
All right. Well, welcome to the Salty and Savage Show. I'm Savage, that's Salty, and this is a show that's basically based on two guys that used to hang out in a bar together, and now we live in different places in the U.S., and now we're here to just hang out and chat together, and you get to watch it. So, welcome.
Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm thrown off. Tuesday. We've been doing Thursday, but we're going to Tuesday because Tuesday is easier for both of us, I think. But it's also earlier in the week, and I'm retarded. And hi, what's up? You know, I'm just a dum-dum. That's the problem.
You're just a dum-dum.
You're retarded and high? Already?
He was a homosexualist then.
As always, we have Jared Frostgromics here. Check it out. Check it out as per usual. And today we also have an additional special guest.
Mark Poulton, everybody. What is up, Mark?
Hey, man. Thanks for having me on.
Mark Poulton, famously known for working. You worked for Rob Liefeld, right?
I did, yeah, for a bunch of years. I did Evangeline for him, and we worked together over at DC Comics on Savage Hawkman.
Oh, Savage. Yeah. Nice.
And you work with my homie John Malin on a bunch of stuff as well, right?
Yeah. John and I, we've known each other for about 20 years. We met on the Rob Liefeld message boards, a couple of Rob Liefeld fanboys, and then we both started working for him.
Very cool. And yeah, you guys have a couple of books together, right?
Yeah. We've done 9 Graveyard Shift books so far, and
Graveyard. That's like the longest series in the Comicsgate realm.
Yeah. I believe so. Yeah.
9 series, and those are pretty hefty, right? How many pages are those each?
Yeah, man, they're anywhere from so like the first one we started off with was 48 pages, but we've had some volumes over 150 pages.
Holy moly.
And that's an idea I came up with when we were fans on the Rob Liefeld message board. I actually I DM'd him through Rob's message board and said, "Hey, I have this idea for a book." And I pitched it to him, and he was like, "Hell yeah, let's do it."
Dude, that is awesome. Yeah, that's a banger of a series, and I can't wait for the 10th installment, which I've heard is in the works.
Yeah. John back on art for that one.
Yeah, dude, that will be awesome. Well, I've had a week. Savage, how was your week, dude?
My week's been busy. Just work, man. Just no rest for the wicked. There's a mole in my beautiful grass in my yard.
Dude.
Oof. The struggle is real.
I'm dealing with gophers right now on my property. So we got gophers right outside 2 areas in the front and then in the back. I don't think it's the same tunnel. I hope it's not the same tunnel system, because that would be really not cool. They don't tend to go that far. But yeah, man, I don't know. Living in the country, Mark and Jared, I don't know what I've signed up for. I love it, but man, it's got its own set of problems. Instead of criminals trying to break into your car, it's gophers building tunnel systems under your house. Or instead of bankers building a tunnel system under your apartment in New York, it's gophers in the country.
Well, to piggyback on the rodent talk, I don't think, Salty, you've been on my channel a couple of times, but I don't think we ever discussed what I do during the day. I inspect rental properties.
Oh no!
So the location I'm in charge of has about 6,000 rental units, and the past few weeks I've been in an area that is heavily infested with mice, and a lot of the places are using glue traps, which are it's sad seeing these mice stuck to glue traps as I'm inspecting the apartments. Some of them are still alive, and they're struggling for their life to get off them. But it's been eye-opening seeing this. And
see, I don't believe in those humane traps. What they call them, humane traps. I feel like they're more inhumane than they are humane. I'm all about the old school. I like to just buy them in bulk.
Yes.
They snap, breaks their neck. I just pick up the trap and throw it away. I ain't resetting that. I'm not getting my hands dirty. Okay, I'm bougie. Yeah. I'm just gonna throw the entire. I buy it in bulk. I'm just gonna throw the entire trap in the trash and be done with it.
I'm the other guy. I'm the guy who's like, I could use this trap again. Hold on, let me just open it up, shake the mouse off. This is fine. This is fine. I'll just use the same knife I use for butter with this peanut butter in here.
I walked in on a mouse one time that got its leg caught into it and it was trying to get away, and I was just like, because I don't like killing things. I don't. I'm not like, I will if I have to. Like I've shot coyote because I had to. I'll kill something if I have to, but I never feel good about it, and I definitely don't enjoy it. Man, having to put that little, and it was a mouse. It wasn't a rat. Like a rat, you just be like, I'm gonna kill this mother effer, no problem. Like I had a rat in LA. We had a rat building a nest in our backyard, and it came out, and I had a bow staff, and I broke the bow staff, hitting crushing the rat. Didn't feel anything, but that mouse had this big little field mouse had his big brown eyes. It was like, don't kill me, son. Don't kill me, son. I was like, you ain't gonna survive out there with a broken leg.
I felt so bad. This one mouse, still alive, stuck to the glue trap, just looking up at me. And I'm like, ugh. But even worse, one of the properties I went in, their electric was shut off, and I'm walking around and I stepped on the glue trap.
Oh no!
Oh
It
gosh.
was so hard to peel off my shoe, and then the rest of the day my foot is sticking.
Oh.
He's fucking around. Oh, I forgot to tell you. You know what time it is, guys?
Whiskey, 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 whiskey.
It's been a week, guys. Oh, that tastes good. Drinking Chattanooga whiskey tonight, fellas.
Dude, I'm gonna have to get
good.
in on some of that Chattanooga whiskey.
I gotta send you a bottle. I really do. I need to send you a bottle.
I do love me some Tennessee sour mash. I'm a Jack Daniels man, so I am all about that Tennessee whiskey.
Yeah, well, we should probably get into the show. We have a show kind of planned for you guys. I'm not sure. What did you want to talk about first, Savage? You know what? We got Mark here. I want to get into asking Mark a couple more questions. So why don't we talk about that Hollywood Reporter article? See what's up with that.
Hollywood Reporter. Yep. All right. So
thought that was interesting.
Yeah.
So we got some breaking news out of Marvel, Mark. And I'm not sure what it means. And since we have you here, you worked for Rob Liefeld, who famously worked at Marvel. What do you think it means? I think I don't know how old. I think it broke today. So Dan Buckley is out at Marvel.
This is yesterday.
This is yesterday. Okay. So Dan Buckley is out at Marvel. The TV guys are taking over.
Huh.
Yeah.
So so these guys go back. What was that headline? What does that headline say? So Marvel Comics shakeup. TV chief Brad Winderbaum takes on publishing as veteran Dan Buckley exit. Yeah, so Dan Buckley's out. They're having a younger executive. You know, the best and brightest at Disney are all executives. It's why everything is so creative and innovative coming out of Disney lately. Oh yeah, all those executives are they're just so great, Mark. They're so fantastic, the brightest and best.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
So basically,
I'm being sarcastic, by the way.
This guy, Disney. Has promoted Brad Winderbaum, who's already the chief of television and animation, to the head of Marvel Television, animation, comics, and franchise. So he's going to be the big boy, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So at the same time, this other guy, David Abdo, he's going to segue to serve as the Marvel general manager, of course, reporting to Winderbaum, who is now the big guy. They're making sure everybody knows this. So Winderbaum is going to oversee creative direction of the publishing portfolio, as well as Marvel's global brand and franchise efforts, in addition to his current role of overseeing television animation. So he's going to be in everything now. So is this guy good for everything for Marvel?
Well, and also, you know what's shocking? Go back up to the picture. Like this might be encouraging for all you white straight males out there. Oh wait, that last name though. Oh yeah, never mind. No.
Oh no, dear.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
still not.
Did you find a chink in the armor? Man,
what do you think about this, Mark? What are your thoughts?
Oh man, I don't know. I get most of my my Marvel news from actually from like reading Rob Liefeld's tweets on X, and I know he's not happy with things over at Marvel. He's always calling for Kevin Feige's head.
Removal. Can you do me a favor? Can you please email or call Rob Liefeld and ask him to unblock me on X, because it's the most depressing thing that he has me blocked on X, and I have no idea why. Absolutely no idea why.
Why?
I love Rob Liefeld. I'm not one of these haters. I think he's one of the greats. I think I grew up on his comics. I was a big fan of his as a kid. I actually feel like his page layout is some of the best.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I'm just every time I see it, man, I'm just like, so
yeah. I want to take it personal. I mean, there was a stretch where we were in contact every day for like a couple straight years, and all of a sudden I just found myself unfriended and unfollowed across social media.
Oh wow!
I don't know what I did either.
and you work for the guy.
When I see him, it's like, oh, like we're still friends. So I don't know. I wouldn't take it personal.
Whenever I get blocked by something, it's always like it's like probably goes back to some random Instagram comment I made when I was drunk on some profile, and I'm like, oh, what? That was hilarious, I thought.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember making a crack about his feet, but it was like a joke. I was joking.
Like his feet or the feet?
The feet he, because everyone always makes fun of the that he draws. And
maybe he took it really personally. If you're talking about his actual feet,
they're making fun of his feet.
Yeah.
He's got a fetish. He's Tarantino-esque. He's got.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. I was looking for this thing. I'm like, this my mic condom.
Is that your bunghole filler?
my mic condom. You gotta put the
of course
mic condom on so you don't.
It makes you sound
so you don't get AIDS.
More professional. Yes,
you don't get AIDS.
The anti-AIDS.
So
condom.
Here are my thoughts. I got thoughts on this. First off, I've been saying for a while that I think that Marvel, because of Disney's influence. And I worked at Disney way back in the day, Mark. And I think that a lot of this has to do with Disney takeover of Marvel and them just kind of looking at just working for executives in Hollywood, how they're always like the numbers. We got to grow. And they're not very imaginative people. They're always looking at what other people are doing and then trying to copy that and then but do it just a little bit different. It's never
the executive thing where we just keep promoting people and promoting people.
It's never taking a bold strategy. It's never trying to do something innovative or unique. It's just like, what are other people doing? How can I kind of tweak it and make it seem like it's my own idea? And I think really what they're doing is they're pushing Marvel into this. They just wanted to generate IPs, to make movies, to make content, and they're looking at comics as a consumer product at this point. And I think that that's really what they're going to push towards everything. I think what you're going to end up seeing is you are going to see AI coming in and making a lot of having a lot more a hand in comic making. I think you're going to see a lot more foreign-born people working overseas making the comics. I think this is going to be something that they just kind of look at as all the different tchotchkes and toys and plushies and everything else that they make, and no longer look at it as a creative, innovative engine that can create IPs. I think they're just gonna try to maintain their IPs. And when we do see them create new stuff, it's going to be stuff like Ms. Marvel and Ironheart and things like that. Because they're just going to see Marvel as consumer product. It's just going to be a consumer product. Like they did with Disney Publishing. I mean, Disney Publishing, that's kind of the way that they approached it for years and years and years, was it's just going to be product to sell alongside the movies and the cartoons. So what up, low watermark? I don't know. What do you guys think about that? But that's kind of where I think it's going.
I mean, it seems like the comics haven't been a priority for a while. For the past few years, DC has been killing them, I think. I mean, what's the last Marvel book that was hot? I can't even tell you.
Yeah. What's up, Katie Did? How you doing? We got Paulus Arts in the chat. Hey, dude. What's up?
Hey, everybody.
Low watermark. Oh, Art Hida. Hulda.
I'm not blocked either. I'm also surprised by that.
What's that? You're blocked too?
I'm not.
Oh, yeah, I am. I feel like that is I'm going to take it very personally and hold a grudge because he
does have a very itchy block finger. Like someone mentioned his Whatnot streams. He loves blocking people.
Dude, I'm just so using that, an itchy block finger. That's so good.
I'm going to take it personal. I feel like I'm entitled to have access to Rob Liefeld, and I'm now going to be in a personal grudge because I'm owed. I'm just kidding. Whatever. I love you, sir. Unblock me. Thank you. Bye. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's a great opportunity for indie comics to kind of step up to the plate and kind of take that place that people where they want like really good, new kind of fun stories. So I think there's an opportunity there. I feel like the problem is that, man, like 100 years ago, guys, 100 years ago, all these companies, Disney, Amazon, Warner Brothers, Paramount, all this shit, it all would have been hammered with antitrust laws and monopolies broken up. They would not 100 years ago. They would be like, "You're not having a streaming service. A streaming service is going to be separate than a studio. The studio is going to be separate than a comic book company."
Yeah, Netflix would even be able to talk to Warner Brothers about taking it over, or Paramount taking over Warner Brothers. Like, what are you talking about?
But now we tax the shit out of working people and let these corporations create monopolies. And I know I shouldn't be salty about it because it's just entertainment. Who the hell cares? But it makes me mad, Mark. It makes me mad.
It makes him mad. It makes him mad.
I mean, if they could at least have the decency to make the stories good, then I could go a long way towards forgiving it. But it's like they suck.
Suck it, come on, son.
Suck it is right. All right. Yeah, so that's depressing. I don't like that. Does anyone have any other thoughts or comments on that?
It just sounds like this article sounds like every other article that you ever read out of Hollywood. That's like, oh, hey, guess what? We took this guy, Captain Rosenthal, and we promoted him. And he's just so great because he's been doing these great things and saving money in all of these places. He replaced all of the regular phone lines with internet phone lines. And everybody's so happy because we saved money. And so now he's going to run the entire business. Is everyone on board with this? I hope so, because we already made the decision.
He seems efficient, right? They put one guy in charge of making everything awful instead of having two different guys doing different. Yeah.
I mean, if you're gonna have two guys, you have John Favreau and Dave Filoni, like they should be doing.
Why don't you talk about those guys so much all the time? Why don't you marry them?
No, why don't you marry them? I'm just okay.
They can't do any wrong. I mean, I'm sorry. Did you see the last season of Mandalorian? Because that was pretty terrible.
They got plenty of snooze material, but these guys are the only ones coming up with anything that people are like, oh, hey, I will actually watch the second season of that, or I will want a second season. They're not going to cancel it because everybody was like, boo boo bee boo, we don't like this show.
Speaking of shows that nobody likes, but everyone seems to be watching.
Are you talking about us? Oh, wait.
No,
never mind.
No. So I saw this from Fandom Pulse. The Boys season 5 has been watched by over 55 million viewers so far. This is the most watched season in the series. With all its annoying politics, how did this happen?
I watched season 1. I thought it was a great show, but for some reason I just didn't keep going. It looks great. It was so snarky and funny.
From critics seems to be that season 1 was great and it fell off hard after that and kept falling.
Yeah. Season 1, I didn't think season 1 was. I've been watching all the seasons because I've been interested in the show, but I haven't necessarily thought it was good. I find it interesting only because of kind of where it sits in the political spectrum of our narrative in the culture, what it's trying to be. I find it interesting in that way. It's a complete train wreck. It's not written very well, and it's just each season's got progressively worse. I find the story to be disheartening, depressing, dark. I don't know why people would like something like this, and so I find that interesting too because I'm trying to understand what is it about this show. And then I find the constant gore and shocking every time. It's like, oh, here's a guy with a long testicles that he beats people over the head with. I'm like, okay, this is also retarded.
Wait, what?
Yeah. So,
I didn't see that one.
I mean, I don't know. Mark, have you watched this at all?
So I've only watched a few episodes. I had never watched it before. And then one time I went out to Michigan to sign some Graveyard Shift books. And John was like, you have to watch this show, Mark. It's great. And he put on The Boys. And we watched 3 episodes while I signed. I thought it was okay, but I didn't after I watched it, I felt like I didn't need to see any more. I don't know. The dark hero thing, just, I don't know. Maybe it's just not my cup of tea, but I wasn't that into it.
Maybe.
That could be it, Kirk. I think what it is too, one of the things that I suspect is that, well, here's my theory on why so many people are watching it. So you have stuff like this. I mean, this is not so much, but so you get like the conservative space, which is really dominant on X, and X is very popular now. But that the right-leaning voice is constantly. I mean, this one's maybe not as much because this is like the Russo brothers call Avengers Doomsday a reinvention. Doomsday is a complete reinvention. It's another swing. I don't think the audience is expecting it at all. What happens in the movie, its tone, its subject matter, it feels like another profound shift. I mean, this not so much, but you know how like a lot of that space on YouTube and X is just constantly complaining. And I feel like they've complained so much about the boys and the politics of the boys that it actually drives traffic to the spectacle. It's like there's a car crash on the side of the road, and then everyone's talking about that car crash, and then so now everyone's on the road slowing down to watch the car crash.
It's the high speed chase.
Good.
Yeah.
And it's like, what would happen if you spent a quarter of the energy that you spend trashing Hollywood and how woke it is and how DEI it is? Because dude, I mean, me and Savage worked there for many years, and we could tell you, and it bothered Savage a little bit less than it did me, but there was good in between all the bad, but all they focuses on is the bad and the woke, and it's terrible, this and that. It's like, what if you spent a quarter of that focusing on things in the indie space or even in the outskirts, on smaller studios that you like?
There's so much going on.
How much traffic do those things get?
Yeah.
Like, you use your audience to complain, like, oh yeah, it's woke. But also look at this that's not.
It did make sense to me that the viewership fell off hard after season 1, because I watched season 1 and I was like, this is kind of all I needed. I got all the superheroes if they were like actually real people with real flaws, and maybe they were like kind of fake on the inside and all this stuff. And there were some people that had a heart of gold, but at the same time, most people are freaking terrible. I was like, no, okay, I get it. And I kind of wanted to go back and watch, but I'm like, I think it's just too much. Like, I don't need to continue watching these people. I've seen some additional clips where I'm like, geez, they really went hard into the paint with the gore, like you were saying, where all of a sudden it's just like people are just slaughtered, and you're like, what the hell is going on? But yeah, I did think it was kind of initially, that whole first season did feel kind of like a comic book jumping off the page, like to me anyway, who's someone who's not like a huge comic guy. But I thought it was fantastic, especially the first episode where the guy runs through the other guy and kills him, like basically vaporizes him because he runs so fast through this guy's boyfriend, and like kills him right in front of him. And but season 5, all of a sudden everyone's back. How is this the most viewed? What's going on?
Yeah, well, so Supernav,
it's a Supernatural reunion.
Superior Nav says, yeah, it's a Supernatural reunion too. But Superior Nav, well, that's what happened with Velma. They kept trashing it, and people went and watched the spectacle, and they got a second season.
It was bad. It was bad.
Yeah, I think definitely. I feel like season 1 was decent. I like season 1 because Butcher felt like he could be a good hero. But then they just wrote him so bad, so you can't even root for him. You're rooting it like there's no good guys. There's no, and that's the thing that I don't like about the show, Mark, is that there's not a I like an anti-hero, but I want to be able to like root for them. But they've written Butcher so much into the like anti-hero that he's now gone full villain. And then like your next best thing is Huey, who's like the biggest simp wuss, like, and he has no superpowers, and he's just always helpless and crying. And you're like, nope, I don't like anybody in this show. And I want Homelander dead already. Good God.
Homelander, right? Like, how is nobody? How is he still alive? Like, I'm going, well, because he's a great villain. Like,
well, it's a good villain, but the problem is that the heroes are so weak. There's no balance to it. So it just feels every episode is a gut punch, and you want that gut punch, but then you also want those episodes that like you have the glimmer of hope, like, oh, they could win, and like, I mean, Mark, you're a writer. I like it when a story like starts to like, oh, the good guys are winning, and then they get the really big gut punch, and it's like everything's done and all hope is taken away. And then in the end, it becomes almost like, what's the term that Tolkien used, with Lord of the Rings, where it's like this, it's like serendipitous, like event where like it just, you were saved by supernatural things eventually. There was a term for it that Tolkien used, and I can't remember it. And I wrote it in my notes, and I never remember the term. Mark, damn it!
You are
retarded.
Tolkien is rolling in his grave right now. He's so upset at you.
Speaking of things that Mark has written,
Oh, speaking of,
we
we're
got
live.
Gungoth. We got Gungoth on
yes.
Kickstarter, guys.
Yes.
We got 26 days to go on this.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about this, Mark. Actually, should we watch the trailer first?
Sure.
Let's watch the trailer.
Yeah.
Got some boobies and booty. Now I'm noticing some other characters from your other works.
Okay.
Yeah. So U.S. Assassin, Slither, Zero Face all pop up. So Gungoth was a character. We did the first campaign a year ago, Gungoth #1. And while we were doing that campaign, we had the owner of another publishing company reach out to us and express their interest in Gungoth. They really liked her, and they were wondering if we would be interested in doing an old school indie crossover with them. And at the time, I had a lot of stuff on my plate, and the owner, Alfred Page, he said, I feel like Gungoth would work really well with our character Footpath. I see it as being a female version of the Kindred. And right there, he hooked me, being a huge fan of 90s comics. The Kindred was a team up between Grifter and Backlash that Wildstorm put out. And I was like instantly hooked. I could see Gungoth filling that Grifter role, Footpath being the Backlash character. And I said, tell me more. And he pitched his story to me. He said he already had an artist in place if I would be interested in doing this. And we agreed, and he handled the art. I handled colors, letters, and the result was Hostile Assets, a crossover between Gungoth and Footpath, but it also incorporates other characters from both of our universes. From my side, we got U.S. Assassin, Slither, Zero Face. From his universe, there's Blowtorch and Pinpoint, and characters from his team book Chess. And the story is Footpath and Gungoth are brought together because a new drug made from zombie blood is about to hit the black market. Footpath is assigned to stop it from hitting the open market, and Gungoth, meanwhile, that serum has actually been stolen from the lab that the company she works for. So she's out to track it down. And I know it's a comic book trope, but it's a good one because it works. When the heroes meet, there's miscommunication. There's some fighting, and then they realize they're working for the same cause, so they team up to try to stop this drug from hitting the market. But absolutely,
So I was confused because I'm like, I love the Gungoth character, but this is a crossover book, which is even cooler. And you got some good covers here. So you got covers from let's go back up to the top.
Yeah,
Edson Alves.
Yeah, so Edson's
Enrico
the
Boda.
interior artist. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Edson's the interior artist. Fantastic job. He's halfway done the book. We put a December fulfillment date, but
nice.
he told us he's going to be done all the pages by the end of June. So we'll be fulfilling pretty early. So Edson has a cover. The next cover is by Enrico Boda, who I do a lot of work with at Haunted Pizza. Absolutely gorgeous cover. Enrico used to design toys for McFarlane when McFarlane had an office in New Jersey. So he worked there, worked closely with Todd on a couple of projects, and now he's drawing comics.
Very cool. Yeah,
And then,
he's a cool dude. He that I still think you guys need to bring that puppet character back.
Oh, Little Body, yeah.
Yeah, Little Body. We should have Little Body on the Salty and Savage show. We would enjoy that.
Oh, you guys would have a good time with him. Yeah, then we have actually have 2 covers by Serge Lima. This is cover C, probably my favorite. I just love the slightly up angle, surrounded by the werewolves,
ass to ass.
Yeah, showcasing Gungoth's best side.
Savage is a fan of the hostile assets in all of these comic books. For sure.
And then cover D by Dexter Weeks. He did a Thunderbolts homage there.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that looked a little familiar.
Yeah.
Gungoth looks great there too. She's such a cool character design. And now who designed did Enrico design her?
So I created a character with 3 of my friends, all artists, Mark Yoon, Dexter Weeks, and Enrico Bada, and they all contributed to her design. And everyone draws her a little different. Enrico gives her those ponytails, which I love, and the eye makeup. So yeah, his version's one of my favorite. But like one of the themes in the comic, she's always changing her outfits. So the different artists draw her differently.
Very cool. We got Jim Tells You in the house. What's up, Jim? How you doing, man?
What up, Jim?
Go click that link, guys. Check this out. Let's look at some of the rewards. So we got the Hostile Asset box set for $200. So is this like everything?
Yeah, so it's all 6 covers. The campaign also includes a reprint, a deluxe edition of Gungoth #1, which is 64 pages. There's a reprint of Footpath #1. So if you're new to both characters, you can get their first issues. And then it also includes a U.S. Assassin Blowtorch 11x17 poster that comes rolled in the box. And the box is, features artwork all over it, designed by Enrico Bada. There's a closer look of it if you scroll down. Enrico did great design work. I love
cool.
the skull on the box. The Gungoth part, the ponytails are actually the smoke coming out of the 2 guns.
That's so good. What a great piece of art. That is so good.
I'm glad that I can be an inspiration to others.
That is so good.
Because
Enrico was saying Salty really he's like, there's this artist Salty, really inspiring.
I mean, that's
because I designed the logo for Lollipop Chainsaw, which used a skull and had like ponytail.
Really?
When I used to work in entertainment advertising.
I had no idea.
And so I'd like to think that I inspired him.
This is so good. This is something someone would get as a tattoo. Like, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I like it a lot. That's very cool. And we got so you guys can get like that. All right, Hostile. So you got a digital version for only $15.
Haunted
you got
Pizza.
A hat.
Great name.
Yeah, that's the comic book company that Mark started with his son, which is a great story. Well, I'm gonna actually ask you about that a little bit later.
Sure.
And then so your covers are 20. So the books are 25. How many pages is this?
60 pages.
Oh wow! So 60 pages for $25. This looks really good. We'll take a look at it a little bit later. Everyone, if you're interested in hot chicks fighting bad people, which is basically every other comic book should be. Not every comic book, but every other comic book.
Every comic book I read.
Yeah. Go check that out. That looks awesome. I think I might back, dude. I think I might have to back this one.
I think I might have to back. Maybe I will. Maybe
but we'll take a look about that later.
It's for research purposes, babe.
Speaking of not hot and not female any longer.
What? Hold on.
Where's this going?
Yeah, I'm like, wait, where is this going? Oh God, no more of this.
It continues. It never stopped.
Here.
The freaking scar.
If we weren't canceled before, we're definitely canceled now.
So we got in trouble last week because every of these videos has the Linkin Park freaking Michael Bay ending, and I don't know why we got hit last week for it. And they're like, "You can't do that. You can't have fun on the internet."
You can barely hear it. They can get effed in the A.
Dude, seriously, effed in the A is right,
dude. Forget about it.
All right. So what do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about real or fake, or do you want to talk about Los Angeles mayoral race?
I want to welcome everybody once again to the Salty and Savage show.
Yes.
This is
hit the like and subscribe.
Hit the like and subscribe. This is an absolute chaos show. You never know what we're gonna do. Even when we
they were there.
Oh my God.
They were there.
Even when we have plans on what we're gonna do, we don't know what we're gonna do. What's going on? You're going green, Salty? What's happening? Are you going green? Is that later?
You want to do that? You guys want to do that? You guys
I think people want to know why you're going green. What's the deal? Because we know the hippy dippy savage didn't make you go that green, or did he?
No, dude.
That's so funny.
Not. There's no way ever in life.
So funny.
The new Green Lantern.
We're talking new Green
trailer
Lantern
dropped.
Yes.
And
okay.
So I've never read a single issue of Green Lantern.
That checks out
at all. I did, however, work on both the movie and the video game. In fact, the thumbnail tonight may or may not have been from something I worked on. Because I was like, it gets hard, Mark. It gets really hard coming up with titles. I feel like we got to stop doing unique titles and unique thumbnails and just have the same thumbnail every week for this show, because I'm getting so tired of doing. Like I'm like, I've got to come up with something.
I kind of love it though. They're
progressively getting dumber and dumber and dumber.
I think they're great. I love them.
So I was like trying to come up with a title, for the show, Going Green, because we're gonna watch the Green Lantern trailer, which I'm looking forward. Is that my boy Ganj? He always changes his name. I can never tell.
It might be.
What's up, Ganj? So we're gonna watch this trailer. I'm actually looking forward to this. This looks really interesting to me. It looks
this is cold. I haven't seen this.
Good. I have not seen this new trailer yet, though. So let's watch it.
This ring, it's the greatest weapon in the universe.
Okay, now we see more special effects, which I already like, because you didn't see hardly any cool construct stuff, right?
In the first one or something? Was there another trailer?
Okay. Yeah, no, it was like
this
barely
is trailer 2?
Anything. This is trailer 2. So already I'm stoked.
When and if to use it, that's the whole ball game, Junior.
Did you just use that ring to counterfeit money? No.
That's
funny. What an interesting. I didn't even think. Okay.
I like that.
I mean,
tell me how you got it. The ring.
You know how I got it. I sure as hell didn't interview for it.
Oh well, shit. Maybe you should have. Power like that, shouldn't you have to work for it?
I've been doing this since you were a baby.
So this is where I get a little concerned. It's because anytime you have a white and a black guy, they always got to bring some kind of subliminal, like the white guy didn't earn it, but the black guy's gonna earn it, and it always irritates me. I'm just like,
what?
Why? Sorry, I read into everything because I see everything as woke and DI now, because I was in the market for so long. I'm so cynical and so jaded. Jaded.
I understand. I get it.
And it's just obnoxious because it's like, can we just have two guys that are like,
it's wild
dynamic and not be like that kind of thing?
We definitely. I assume 2003, 2013 Salty probably didn't start by thinking this is gonna suck, isn't it? You probably were a little more optimistic. You got here somehow.
Yeah.
In your defense, like you did get here through a process of, they did that with it over and over and over.
Because
again.
that's because it's all anyone talks about in those meetings. Like it's like always like, and you're constantly like, they're constantly wanting guys like me to apologize for my immutable characteristics. Like it was always like you had to sit there and be like, oh, I'm sorry for being born this way. Oh,
to be fair, how dare you?
It's my fault that like bad things happened in the 1850s, and I'm sorry.
I don't know, but it certainly wasn't like that at the beginning, because I know it wasn't until like later in the later years, like 2019s into 2020s and whatnot, that it got really, all of a sudden it became like a thing, and people were like just straight up losing jobs over it, or just not getting jobs over it, would eventually happen. But now I feel like they're still hard into the paint doing it, while everybody has now kind of moved away, and they understand like that's just not necessarily the best way to go about things.
Or maybe this is why Rob Liefeld has blocked me.
Maybe this is why. Maybe this is why.
Because I'm so jaded that it comes across wrong. Okay, let's go.
The only way you're gonna get this ring is over my dead fucking body.
I think he likes me. Everybody is lying to us.
I'm not leaving here till we find out what.
All right, that dude always plays a great bad guy.
Dude, he was from
always plays. What's his? He's been in, like, he always plays a great villain.
What was he was in Deadwood. He played 2 characters in Deadwood. After they killed his first character in Deadwood, this actor came back and played a different character, and you were supposed to pretend like you didn't realize it was the same actor. That is a fact. Go check it out, and it's fucking super weird that they did that.
Find out what they're hiding. Danger's part of the job. You need to be fearless.
How are you chosen for this?
It's only one question. Are you afraid?
Bwom.
So far, yeah.
This guy's been in so much stuff.
Oh, I loved Early Edition. I thought Early Edition was a great show.
Early Edition was great. He was also in Peter Jackson's King Kong.
I don't like the suit.
No, the suit needs to be green, man. It should be green.
Yeah.
I kind of actually
right,
hate
Mark?
Yeah, no. I don't really like. Doesn't really seem like a Hal Jordan that I've read. He seems a little like I don't know, like crotchety old man, and not Hal Jordan.
I feel like it's trying to be like LA noir and like real true crime and a comic book with comic book characters, which I find interesting, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it, but I can see it not working. You know, where it's not like it's a comic book character who uses a ring to imagine green glowy stuff to fight people. And like, how does that work in a true crime?
It's also weird
story?
because like we're talking about like Hal has gotten one movie and that's it. He hasn't appeared in anything else. So I don't even know Hal Jordan pre-crotchety old grump Hal Jordan. Like I don't know what he was like. I've never met this man before this story, and you're introducing him to me, where he's apparently jaded and cynical and
super jaded,
which I like because I identify with that. So I already like this version of Hal Jordan. I'm not, again, I wasn't a big DC guy growing up. I was way more into Marvel and then Image because like all my favorite Marvel artists went over to Image. So I was never a big DC guy. I didn't read a lot of DC. I have some, but I'm not, going to pretend like I know everything about Green Lantern. I know nothing about Green Lantern.
I mean, he's no,
but
Ryan
I love
Reynolds.
the actor that plays him, Hal Jordan in this.
He's
and
no
I
Ryan
definitely
Reynolds.
Like, oh my gosh, that movie was so bad. Like that's all I know. Like, so all I know about Green Lantern is that movie and then the video game of the movie.
Was that also bad?
So bad.
And that game was.
It could have been worse.
Okay.
The game was not great.
All right, let's continue.
Are you afraid?
Now he was. I thought he was great in Superman. I absolutely love Nathan Fillion.
Oh yeah, I agree.
So I was very skeptical. I was like, the hair's ridiculous, the outfit looks, but he was so good.
I was like, that is the gayest space haircut I've ever seen.
I don't care. Nathan Fillion was great, man. He nailed that.
Are you afraid? Are you afraid?
Are you?
What?
Are you afraid?
Jeez.
So the question is, are you afraid? Look at Mark's face. He's like, I don't know about
Are
this.
you afraid?
I'm usually willing to give anything the benefit of the doubt, especially like I don't know, like live action versions of comics I love. I usually just see them as an elseworld. It's, you know, if it's different from the comic, you know, my comic book I love still exists. But I don't know. This is a little, I don't know, a little more serious and not you know, adventurous space cop that I would like.
Yeah.
It looks great as a Batman trailer.
No, it's not dark enough. Batman's dark. It's too light. It looks
Batman
like it's
has
happening
to
in
do some Batman work in the day sometimes.
It's green. It's Green Lantern in Barstow, California.
I mean, he's got a lantern. It's got to be at night, right?
Yeah.
I was raised fearless. I'll do this better than he's ever done it before.
Oh.
Then go and get it, Jon Stewart.
Jon Stewart from The Daily Show? What? He's the next Green Lantern? I did not see that coming.
That's quite a twist.
So yeah,
Quite a twist. It's gonna be.
I'm very skeptical and concerned that they're going to shove in a bunch of like racial politics into this, which it doesn't need.
Do you think just from that trailer, you think racial politics?
Dude, no. Well, I can see them doing
They're
it
hiding it
because it's like the trailer's hinting at it enough to where I'm like, man, I hope they don't go. I'll be very happy if they don't. Like, and I'm definitely like, even if it's like under, like, I don't know, man.
The undercurrent.
I mean, you watch old stuff. You watch old stuff, and it was like it was there, but like the stories were so good that you can kind of ignore it and you don't care. But I mean, I don't know. I'm crotchety and I'm salty, guys. I miss Columbo. Like I feel like Columbo was peak television, okay, and that was before I was even born. Because Columbo was just good storytelling, and that's really what I want is good storytelling.
Oh yeah,
I don't care.
I noticed that it rained last night, but there wasn't a dry spot in your driveway, so you couldn't have been parked there last night.
Yeah, so it just feels like this trailer's hinting at it a little bit more, and I think, I hope not. I hope it's just about. But I also don't understand why there has to be one ring. Mark, can you explain that to me? Because I don't understand.
I mean, I was under the impression there was a lot of rings. I know there's only one, you know, Green Lantern of Sector or whatever. 28 is it 2814? I don't know, but
tourist. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I thought there was a million Green Lantern rings.
So do you know like, so there's so one ring per sector, and why are they're fighting over it? Because Hal Jordan's getting old.
I mean, it seems like Jon Stewart feels like he would do a better job. Hal's not worthy
because he's too grumpy and he forges
too old
money.
Oh yeah, man, not the American dollar. I won't stand for that.
Yeah, you leave the money printing to the Federal Reserve. You don't do it yourself.
Just say no.
Only my elected officials are allowed to drive down the value of my money, not the Green Lantern, damn it.
Yeah.
In the chat, Sheldon makes a good point. The ring chooses the person, not the...
That's what I thought too, Sheldon. Yeah.
Maybe it's that white lady that chooses the person, though. She seemed like she was in charge of something.
Oh my God, what if she's the ring? Oh my God, I was just shit talking, but what if that's real? Holy crap, I don't want to be right.
The consciousness of the ring is
that's probably
the woman that played John Quincy Adams, or no, John Adams' wife, Abigail Adams.
Oh boy.
What's her name?
Oh my gosh.
She's terrible. She's
Melissa McCarthy.
No, she's fun to hate in the Ozarks. So she was great in the Ozarks, but you hate like she's
she was also in the Truman Show.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not really into her. Paula Poundstone. No.
Paula Poundstone.
It's not
the comedian. Paula Poundstone is just Timu Rosie O'Donnell.
I haven't heard that name in years. It just came out.
Mark's like, I'm staying up for this shit. What the yeah.
Selena Gomez.
All right. Real quick. What's going on in Los Angeles?
Oh, dude, Los Angeles. We've been talking about the LA mayoral race because what's his name, Spencer Pratt, a just absolutely defunct the M or L list celebrity, like who has just come back somehow with a vengeance, because he is passionate about Los Angeles and the area that he lives in, the Palisades, and how the city has kind of politically turned against some of the landowners, and they're trying to take a bunch of stuff back. And it's all based from the Palisades fires and a bunch of stuff, his rise to the top and people talking about him being even in this mayoral race is because of AI videos that he didn't even create, that have been all created by people that are just kind of his backers. I mean, they say it's like, from fans, but I'm sure he has a team of people just cranking stuff out because it's certainly working.
Yeah. I was driving around for work today, and I was listening to your I guess last week's episode where you played one of the commercials. I almost drove off the street.
Because they're awesome, man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, they're so funny. Okay, so speaking of, there's been more that have come out, and they're fantastic. So we got this one. This one's hot, man. I hope we don't get struck for this one, because this is a commercial, damn it. And it's a freaking political ad. We should be able to play it. Fair use.
I know, getting struck for a political ad.
Dude, it's so, if YouTube's, wow. Man, we gotta go.
It's one of the best political ads I've ever seen.
Coming across the border like a tidal wave. Cartels laughing while the mayor's getting paid. They call it harm reduction. Now kids dropping dead. That's their new tradition. Needles in the playground, zombies on the block, politicians and men.
So, like, so far,
thanks, Obama.
This is fiction.
He looks
but
great.
This is reality for so many Angelinos. Well, the whole point of this line is that the politicians get to double up, live behind, live in the gated communities, while the rest of us are walking around freaking the Walking Dead.
Zombies on the block, politicians and mansions, doors double lock. They say it's a crisis. Them from the same clowns who lost track of millions. Now the whole state.
See, and this is one of the ladies running for mayor. She's a corrupt city councilwoman who gets paid lots of money for backroom deals to make Los Angeles worse.
This is the only time I've ever needed background lore for a political ad.
Right?
It's so bad. Let's scrub a little bit. So, I mean, Spencer Pratt brings, because he's the hummingbird. He does all these hummingbird videos.
Oh my
God. The hummingbirds will come back to California when Spencer Pratt is mayor.
What does a hummingbird sound like? That does not.
No.
Sleeping on the fraud, now it's time to clap back. And what about the dogs, man? Hearts on the floor, strays in the camps getting kicked.
So,
what about the dogs? What about the dogs?
Well, there's a big issue right now with the homeless people. They're actually caging dogs, and they're testing fentanyl on the dogs to make sure the fentanyl's okay for them to use. So, like, it's a huge issue right now.
What?
Yeah, like, Mark, it sounds like crazy, but it's actually it's citywide that this is happening.
Oh my God!
Homeless people, people feel sorry for homeless people. Don't feel sorry for homeless people in LA. They should be in an asylum.
I don't feel sorry for anybody in LA.
Poison bait, hit by cars.
And this is AI.
Hit by cars.
But this shot could just be downtown Los Angeles.
It 100%. That 100% looks like it could be Van Nuys even.
This looks like Van Nuys.
It's legit.
This looks like a lot of places in the San Fernando Valley right now.
Yeah. Where those big rats he was talking about are.
So, Mark, I lived in a suburb in Los Angeles called Porter Ranch, which was pretty affluent. And on one of the streets, Rinaldi, they started getting this happening in an affluent neighborhood. It was crazy.
Affluent.
So that's one of them. So there's a whole hip hop song. It's very long. We're not gonna watch the whole thing.
It's very long. We definitely don't need to watch the whole thing.
It's just crazy to me that this is actually happening. And this guy's running, and then they did a spoof. So my friend, one of my friends from back in the day, wrote this song with her partner, but now it's become a spoof for one of his other political ads.
Everything is awful. You're part of the scene. Karen Bass is awful.
Dude, that's pretty great. Wow. That's awesome.
Like, it's just so funny. I want to hit her up and be like, how do you feel about this, your song that won an Oscar, becoming a parody song for the most talked about, I think the most talked about mayor race of Los Angeles ever.
Burning down our streets. Dirty needles, human waste. We just named two awful things, a stolen car.
So again, this is all
We just
stuff
named it
actually
wrong.
happening in my hometown. Like, this is all stuff actually happening in my hometown. The sad thing is that you think this is like hyperbole. It's not hyperbole, Mark. It is actually every day.
That house, you know what's awful? Everything. Mom's in shock.
You know what's awful? Everything. Just yeah. So it's just getting crazy and crazier and crazier. And then I saw this, and then that means now we can start this, and this will probably be the final segment of the show since everyone's tired.
Oh, are we?
And it's late. Real or fake?
Real or fake?
Fake.
Real or fake? You're fake.
Why do they always do the music? Why do they always do the music? So this video is obviously fake and AI, but this is a response to one of the candidates saying that they probably, and that's the candidate Nithya, who's born in India, raised on the East Coast. So she's been in LA less time than I've been married, which I got married in 2013. So, and she's saying, I should run. And she says that they need to ban barbecues in Los Angeles, Mark.
Tell me why.
No.
Oh, right. No, she said it was she wanted to ban outdoor barbecuing on certain days of the week because of like pollution.
Yeah, pollution and the
I'm
environment.
Sorry. That's the barbecues are the problem.
Yeah, and I don't know. F her couch. They should have never gave her money. So this is an entire ad basically being like, these white women are gonna barbecue, and she's like,
I repeat, code mustard at register 6.
And that's
calling my manager. Requesting manager backup, code mustard.
And apparently this is supposed to be some kind of racist innuendo. Like, now they're saying this is Spencer Pratt's campaign being racist because they're saying code mustard
based.
And she's Asian.
Because she's Asian, super based.
So you guys think I'm reading into a trailer from Hollywood that it might potentially be woke. They're saying this is racist because code mustard.
There's no way they're reading into that at all.
Like, so you think I'm bad, Mark?
I mean, it looks. You should have said. I mean, they could have said code soy sauce. Like, what are you talking about?
I'm actually shocked at how I can't be as racist as people on the left are. Like, I don't hear mustard and think Asian. That's never happened to me ever.
Nope, never.
I mean, I don't know why they said code mustard. Probably because the AI and it's a condiment, and she's in the condiments. I have no idea, man.
Okay. Anyway,
so that's obviously fake and stupid.
It's all dumb. All right, I have something for you. Real or fake? Real or fake?
I'm ready.
All right.
So, ready.
Is this a real race that was all women?
Look great out there. Not that I'm shocked. I'm not saying women cannot drive or they curb wheels all the time or anything like that. I'm definitely
just wait for it.
not saying that they're not as good at drivers as us. I'm not saying that we're better. I'm just saying I'm shocked.
Wow.
Oh, they followed
Oh, space truck! They followed the space truck!
What?
all 11!
I mean,
yes,
that's got to be real. That's so bad. That's got to be real.
It's absolutely real. They did a race, and these people were 100% locked in, and I guess they didn't know, like, oh yeah, like after one lap, you're supposed to go around. I'm sure they told everyone, but they were probably just like, all right, keep going. they all just followed him into the pace. They followed the pace
That's
car
fantastic.
into the. Oh my god, it's so good. I love it. It was so. That's
amazing.
That makes me think of this real quick. This isn't part of Real or Fake.
Not that means
makes
anything,
me. That makes me think of this, guys. So the iconic armor worn by Dracula in Bram Stoker's Dracula was designed by Oscar-winning costume designer Iko Ishioka. And I just want to say how terrible this armor was when the movie came out in an already odd movie that was somewhat disappointing.
With Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, because Keanu Reeves was terrible in it.
Dude, to have
he was so bad.
Man, it was weird.
But this
What's
armor
it
was
supposed to be made out of.
This armor was so bad and so terrible. Only a woman could have designed it.
It's supposed to look like muscle, I guess. Yeah.
Only a woman could have designed it. She should have worked on her sandwich design skills.
It looks like Who was it? What was it? The Cell. Did you see the movie The Cell with was it Vincent D'Onofrio and Jennifer Lopez? The costume design and whatnot in one particular thing was very similar to that. It's just absolutely bonkers.
No, I don't remember.
No.
All right, real or fake?
Yeah.
Real or fake? Look at that hair.
Dude, it's not even moving in the wind.
It's so full of hairspray.
It's not even moving in the wind. 100%. Look how real that is.
So this is a real movie. This happened in. This is how awesome.
I was gonna say, isn't that real? Yeah.
This is how awesome. This is how awesome the 90s was.
Yeah.
Is that as ridiculous as AI is, and how like it does all this mad stuff, it's still not as cool and ridiculous as the 90s action flick. Whoa. It gets better. It gets. You thought that was ridiculous.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Dude, the hair is
still so good.
It's like 1980s hockey star in a 90s action film, and all he has is a 92 Beretta.
Why they kept that
around? Because of course, when you shoot a Suburban with a Beretta 92F, it explodes.
Oh my god, when it's driving away from you, dude, definitely.
Wow.
Oh my god.
All right, this show's gotten incredibly stupid.
It has. I got one for you. I got one for you. There was
I feel like my Beretta's underpowered now.
a Starbucks truck wrecked, and it looks like
pumpkin spice latte. Obviously, there's
the feral girl on the cover. What is? It's so good though. I mean, it's realistic.
So stupid,
right? It makes
fake,
sense.
Realistic, right? Yeah, it's believable.
It makes sense.
Right.
Oh, we're terrible here. What are we even
so
doing?
people are really upset about this. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about when it comes to like people on X that are like on the right side of the political spectrum. Mark, this is the kind of crap that I'm like, guys, use your brains. Use your brains. All right, shocking. Disney World has male illegal alien playing Minnie Mouse. Disney World has fallen so far. They have now men who are illegals playing Minnie Mouse. This particular man likes to take smoke breaks in front of kids and flip people off. Okay. Sir.
Nice.
Sir.
Nice.
That's not a Disney cast member. Okay. First off,
there's no
if that
way.
was a Disney cast member, they would no longer be a Disney cast member because they're not allowed to take their costume off or their mask off unless they're in the dressing room. Like they have to be in costume the entire time they're seen by the public. Yeah. Number one. Number two, this is not an official Disney costume. As you can see, it would not The head is too small.
The head's way too small.
Way too small. The shoes are all wrong, and I know, Mark, because I worked at Disney for many years.
Shoes are all wrong because Salty wears the same in just size 9.
But this is the kind of stuff where it's like it's obviously what. So what I used to work on Hollywood Boulevard. Well, speaking of, pull up that. Did you see that? Pull that up.
This guy smoking.
Pull up the net for the next thing. Gray Skull.
Yeah, I got it.
So Mark, I worked on Hollywood Boulevard in the old TV Guide building. The company that I worked at bought that building, and I had my office window overlooked Hollywood Boulevard. And every day you would walk down to go to lunch because you had to get out of the building because being in a building all the time, it just drove you crazy.
Yeah.
You would see all these different people that were in all these different costumes out there to have photos. People, because Grauman's Chinese Theater is like this big attraction, tourist attraction. And you have all these people like dressed up. You'd have this one chick that had these like the biggest boobs you've ever seen. They were like so big. And she would wear this like slutty Snow White costume, and and people would pay money to take pictures with like Batman and Superman, and they were
Spider-Man was good.
Half of them were homeless, and like when you would take an official tour, people would be like, "Oh, do they work for the city?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, they're hired by the city," like the tour guides. And it's like, no, it's like a crack addict, a meth head, and a bunch of homeless people. Like there was one night when we were going to we were coming back from the club. And Batman and Superman lived above my buddy's apartment, and they got in this big fight, and the cops came and arrested Batman and Superman in costume and hauled them off to jail.
There was one time the whole complex that's up behind it where there's restaurants and all sorts of other stuff, outdoor mall, whatnot. There's a restaurant up there. There's like some burger joint or something. And one day I went up there and tried it. And I'm sitting there at the bar having drinks, having a burger. And then sitting across from the bar from me was Captain Jack Sparrow and Marilyn Monroe having lunch together, like just fully like just chatting and whatnot. And I'm like, God, only in fucking Hollywood, like Hollywood Boulevard. 100%.
And that Marilyn Monroe was a crackhead. She was a meth head.
It was probably
she was
probably a he. She was probably
I know which Marilyn Monroe because she was like in her 40s and she looked it. She probably looked in her 50s and she was a meth. She was like very tragic and sad. But also, that's what that is. That's what that video is. So this is happening at Grauman's. I think this happened today because they had the premiere today. Is that right, Savage?
This was last night.
Last night. So,
dude,
this
so
happens.
Cool.
I used to be able to look down on the theater from my office window, and the coolest thing I ever saw wasn't anything cool. I can't even remember. We had a ton of premieres. The Oscars were there at the Kodak Theater because the Kodak Theater is right next door. It was hectic working there, man. Like, because there's always events going on and the traffic getting out of there was just a pain in the ass. But like, I'm like, the only thing that we ever got was the Oscars, dumb movie premieres, and Sacha Baron Cohen in a freaking banana hammock thong dancing on a tank. That was like the biggest thing that they had when I worked there. And now they have this. I'm like, oh, of course. Now they have the cool shit after I leave. Of course.
Now there's Gray Skull. It looks so
cool.
Gosh,
it's incredible. Yeah,
such a kid.
I mean, I would be down there taking so many pictures. And the cool thing was because we worked across the street, they'd let us in like behind this on the stuff so we could like take pictures, especially if we worked on the film. So the green looks dope too.
Oh yeah,
the green does look cool. Yeah.
Oh
yeah, that's super awesome, man.
Sexy.
All
right.
Well, those were the times, guys. Those were the times.
Real.
And now I'm on this show with you guys, and Rob Liefeld blocked me.
Oh, this is what we get.
Where'd you go wrong in life?
I'm so. Oh man, this is what we get.
It's the worst.
Hey, we're producing the hell out of this show. Make sure to like and subscribe. Welcome to Salty and Savage once again. We're here with Mark, who's got some hostile assets for sure.
Oh, I did find this though.
If you've seen the covers,
what do you think Spencer Pratt's chances are of winning the LA mayor race?
I think like what are the actual? I wonder if there's actual like odds in Vegas.
Like, do you think he's got a good shot?
Let's see.
I mean, based off the commercials, I think.
Are you looking it up in real time? Because this is
Yeah.
Why don't you look that up a little faster, there, guy?
Oh, I'm so sorry. The Pratt's implied odds of winning the race generally hover between 20 and 28% on the prediction platform, whatever the hell that is.
So, and there's 3 people running, and I think that Karen Bass is still edging him out at like 28% or 32%. I think his popularity is higher. However, I don't think his popularity or people's interest in him winning or wanting to vote for him is going to matter, because I think that we're going to see this. I think that's what's going to happen. I think that's what's going to happen, because it is California after all, and
everyone's going to show up and be like,
there hasn't been a fair election in California in 25 years.
So why
Dude,
break?
what are you talking about?
It? Yeah,
those are just valid mail-in ballots.
Oh yeah, all those valid mail-in ballots, like where I'm probably still voting in California, and I haven't lived in California in 5 years.
They keep sending me political stuff, so they probably keep me on a list for sure.
Oh,
They're like,
dude,
Jared, are you concerned with these issues? And I'm like, no, please leave me alone.
I mean, I'm definitely on a list, but not a good one. Like, I'm definitely on a list. One where I'm canceled. All right. Well,
it looks like, hey, let's check in on Mark's campaign.
Yeah, let's take a look at the campaign again. I think I went ahead and backed, because I am looking really forward to this. So I went ahead and backed.
Thank you so much.
Because I like Mark. Mark is we're delayed on our People's Republic comic just because there was some mistakes made on marketing the campaign, because those happen. But instead of getting mad, Mark, instead of crying and taking my ball home and having a temper tantrum, I've decided to re-strategize my approach on that campaign. But Mark will be editing that editing that book, which we'll be working on once again very, very soon. Mark will be getting pages, and I like working with Mark a lot. I've he helped edit the first 6 pages of the book, which we did basically made a little ash can with, and Mark edited that, and that was really a joy to work with him. And just with those 6 pages, I feel like everybody that I've been able to kind of collaborate with in this space or work with in this space, I've been able to learn a lot from, and you have been one of those. And so I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I highly recommend everyone go back this campaign, because Mark is a great writer, and he's doing really good stuff. And honestly, probably one of the most successful indie comic book creators in the space, who's just the most mild-mannered and nicest.
Yeah, is he still even here? He's so nice. Mark, are you here? Are you?
No, he probably doesn't want to be here, and he probably has to leave because he's so sick of our faces. This is still. I love this right here.
It's so cool.
This is really, really cool. You can just go ahead and throw that into my order. Okay, thanks. I'll appreciate it.
That's super cool. That'd be dope. It's just
dude, I love that. I love
big
that.
poster. A big poster would be great.
So I got Enrico's cover because I like Enrico and I like his art. And then I got the add-on, the Gun Goth add-on, because I missed that campaign because I think I don't know what happened. I don't get to all of them all the time, guys. I'm terrible like that. But so I got that because I want to check that out as well. Yeah, you guys should go check that out. Please go back, or bookmark it to back it.
Everybody,
I appreciate it. I'm currently fulfilling my 30-second campaign, Ride in Pain, which still available on Find My Comic. But
awesome.
Yeah, this should be done in plenty of time. I think we're gonna have the art finished up in June, and we'll get it out to people hopefully before fall.
Yeah, Writhe in Pain looks awesome, man. Chris Graves he's a very underrated artist.
Yeah, it's nuts. He didn't seriously start penciling until a few years ago, and he's already on this incredible level. So I can't imagine in a few years how insane his art's going to be.
Yeah, he's really, really good. I like to think of him as a young Salty, because I'm the same way. I just started doing. I'm such a dumbass. No, he's great. I really like the guy too. He's a cool dude. And that's another good book. God, dude, there's too many. Can you guys stop making so many books? I don't have that much money. I ain't made of money. Freaking crap. The hell.
Sounds like you need to work harder.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm so lazy.
We're both just like fingertips, like numb at this point. Like I'm walking like 18,000 steps a day on average. Like
wow,
working is just it's a lot.
We do all love boobs though, and we do it for the boobs.
Yeah. We do.
I mean, there's not a chance that a day that goes by where I'm not trying to feel my wife's boobs.
Oh my gosh.
Is that terrible for me to say? Wife, don't be mad.
No.
I'm always trying to look at them. I'm always trying to touch them. And I'm thankful that I married a woman that just knows that it's a stress reliever for me. And it makes me feel better about life and makes it all the bullshit worth it.
It's healthy.
You know what I'm saying?
Great idea.
Yeah.
You just get one handful and you're like all of the crap that you had to deal with that day just goes away.
This is the way.
This is the way.
Touch booby.
Touch
it feel better.
It does. It is a stress reliever.
All right.
Watch it one more time. Haunted Pizza. Love that logo. Love it.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, 60
pages.
60 pages.
Ow.
Was me.
4527, maintain 4000.
Don't miss out.
Go back it, guys. Go check it out. Spread the word. Let everybody know. Tell everyone about this show. We're trying to bring positivity to the space like a bunch of. Wait, hold on. Where's the video?
Bunch of pansies. It's like
He was a homosexualist then.
You know, because so much of it is just, I hate this and I hate that and I hate this person and I hate that person.
Yep. She was a good girl. Mama's apple pie. The 4th of July. She was a hooker.
But you know, we're trying to do a little bit different. We're trying to do a little bit different.
Yeah, you know, we try to not judge so much.
Oh, I'm very judging.
No, that's us. Never judging.
It's not that it's not negative. It's just, you know, we do
We're
it a
negative
different way.
in the right ways, not the wrong ways.
It's a nice way to be negative.
We're salty, which is a good flavor. Everyone
Salty's
likes
all
salt.
right.
You don't want fries without salt. You know what I'm saying?
You don't.
You don't want steak without salt.
You don't. And honestly, like in the morning when I make some toast or like a egg or an English muffin or something like that, like after you've buttered it and whatnot, I sprinkle a couple little nice big chunks of kosher salt on there because that little hit of salt in there, I tell you what, it'll make the difference. Try it. If you don't know about that secret, try it. Give it a tiny little sprinkle. You're going to change your life.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good. It's amazing. It's wonderful.
And
It's
follow
fantastic.
me for more cooking tips.
Just say no.
Dude,
I think we've run out of. I think we should probably call it, guys. That was a great show. I don't have anything else to talk about. I know. We all need to get up super early tomorrow. It's weird that we all have to at the same time. All four of us have to work early in the morning because work is stupid. You know what? You know what, guys?
Buy my book. Buy my book.
Because then I don't have to get up so early. Okay, thanks. And then I can be here longer with you, the people
that's
at
right.
home in the chat.
Silence Do Good misprints are available. So go check out those. Everybody who's watched the show knows about that.
Yeah. But tonight is about Mark. Everyone go back, Mark. we Salty and the Silence Do Good is an ongoing thing, and we'll be launching the volume 2 in this summer. I'll be hitting Mark up so that I'll be like, hey buddy, can I come on your show so I can promote my book?
Anytime, man.
But yeah, dude, Mark, great having you, man. There was one. Okay, wait, what was the? Real quick before you go, I've like, what? So you started a comic book company with your son?
Yeah,
and I like that. So your very first book was with your son for Haunted.
So I had been in the industry for like 11 years. But yeah, the first Haunted Pizza book was a book my son came up with. We were out having pizza one night, and he was like, at the time he was young. He was like, Dad, I know where pizza comes from. I was like, oh yeah, where? And he said, you plant a slice of pepperoni and a pizza tree grows from it. And I was like, that's brilliant. That needs to be a book. And we created the book Pizza Tree, about this little boy who plants a slice of pepperoni and an evil pizza tree grows from it. So
good.
He fattens up the owners to eventually try to eat them. So that was our that was our first book, and we got interest from Hollywood, and I was like, oh, we got to take this serious. We should create a company, and we created the LLC Haunted Pizza. And since then, I've published. I mean, I just said I'm fulfilling my 32nd campaign. He doesn't work with me on all the projects because his interest in comics comes and goes. But later this year, I'm putting out the Universals Initiative, and it's written by me and my son Chase. Features artwork by John Malin and Dan Dahl, and we got covers from John, Joe Bennett, and Rob Liefeld. So,
oh wow,
yeah.
Wow, that's very cool, man. Yeah, one of these days you have to hire this cool up and coming artist named Sean Salter. You should totally hire that guy for a cover one time or something, you know.
Who? There you are. Sean Salter.
That's right, baby.
He's got it on the quick videos. It's so good. I mean, honestly, if that guy ever said my name too, I'd probably play it over and over again. Every
and it is my name. Don't you ever forget it. It's my name.
It's so
that
great.
line was written for me.
Dude, James Spader's voice is just fantastic.
Yeah. No, it's the cool. James Spader is one of my favorite actors of all time, and the fact that Mark, my buddy wrote that line in there because he wrote that episode. And I hadn't watched Blacklist yet, and he was trying to get me to watch it because he was writing a lot of episodes for it. So he did that because he knew that I absolutely love James Spader.
Yeah. You're gonna have to watch if I put your name in it.
I know, which I have.
That's amazing,
obviously. And
we
it
play
is
it
a great series. It's a great series.
It is actually a very good show.
Yeah, it's a very good show.
It's pretty.
I mean, no, because I loved Boston Legal. I've loved every like Stargate, Pretty in Pink, like. I love James Spader. I think he's a great actor. I loved Age of Ultron. He was fantastic as Ultron. Anyway,
when two Italian trees love each other enough. It's actually great. No, I love the Haunted Pizza.
Yeah, my friend didn't write that episode. Okay, he didn't also listen to the show.
Yeah,
and I think he was off by then.
Oh
but his I think he wrote
spoiler alert. Come on, guys.
I think he wrote several episodes for season 2, 3, and 4, and then he went off of it after that. He wasn't on season 1. It was like 2, 3, and I can't remember though. He's written a bunch of stuff. Great writer, great mentor, fantastic guy. Dan Knopf. Soft canceled in Hollywood because of his politics.
Soft canceled.
And now you are too, Mark, because you've been on this show. So
congratulations.
Oh yeah, you're probably gonna get blocked on X by everybody like earlier.
Yeah, Rob Liefeld's definitely gonna block you now because
you're already
Rob.
Dude,
he already unfollowed me a long time ago.
Yes.
So
that actually, if I had worked for somebody that I admired like Rob Liefeld, I would be so. I mean, I'm already bummed that I'm blocked because I'm a big. I mean, I'm not like a huge fan, but. Like I'm not a.
He's not that big of a deal, but you know.
Well, no. I mean, I admire him. I admire his story. I admire what he did at Marvel, and I admire his work a great deal. Like a great deal. and especially, man, his page layouts. There's so much to learn from those. I think in the 90s, probably top 2-3 best layout, like storytelling, in my opinion. In the 90s, I don't know, maybe I'm a bit of a fanboy,
maybe.
I don't know. Nah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I definitely a big fan. All right, any parting thoughts, Mark?
No, just thanks for having me on, guys, and go back Gungoth, Footpath Hostile Assets.
And where can everyone find you on X?
At Coney Waves, name of my first book. I'm also over on Instagram at Coney Waves, and my YouTube channel is Primetime Poulton.
Now, the YouTube channel, you do like a couple of shows a week, correct?
Yeah, we do the Haunted Pizza Horror Movie Club every Sunday. We talk horror movies, usually terrible ones we find on Tubi.
That's awesome.
The bad ones are usually more fun to talk about. And then I have creators on a bunch of times just to talk comics, pitch their books. So, yeah.
So everyone, please go check out, especially the YouTube, because the YouTube, it's a good group of guys that are on there. It's fun, and you guys are always highlighting other creatives in the space, which I really appreciate.
Sometimes I have a little puppet sidekick, little body.
Yeah, little body, which is adorable and hilarious. I think I was the first guest with little body, right?
I believe so. Yeah. You were like, "What's going on?"
I was all, "What? Okay, I'll roll with it. Let's go." Jared, anything that we need to be updated on? Any parting thoughts?
Happy to be here. Nice to meet you, Mark.
Nice to meet you.
Being a writer, I am a slave to the artists I employ, and so I'm waiting for colors still, excitedly. So,
waiting for colors on
Super Old Guy.
Super Old Guy, which is a really cool comic book concept that everyone can sign up for and find out about on frostcomics.com.
That's right.
Savage, was there anything you wanted to say before we go? Look at that Emmy just gleaming in the background.
Look at it gleaming.
Perfect. No, nice.
I usually just let the Emmy do the talking. No, it's awesome to be here. Mark, thank you so much for being here. It's awesome to be here. What the hell am I saying? Thank you, Mark. It was awesome to have you here. And I love doing this show. Jared, as always, you're freaking awesome. We love having you. And Salty, you're salty as ever. I appreciate you for it. This is a great show. This is all just based on a conversation of two dudes in a bar that usually gets interrupted by a bunch of other random stuff, which is kind of exactly how this show goes. So
yeah,
that works.
Yeah.
And thank you guys in the chat for being here tonight. We appreciate it. There's a lot of things you could be doing, but you're hanging out with us, and we definitely appreciate the views. Please tell people about the show. We hope to be streaming more in the future, so you guys being here really helps that happen. So thank you, and go check out Mark's book, guys. It is on Kickstarter. Can we get one more link in the chat? Por favor.
No. It's already there. Boom. Man, Frost is so fast on this.
I want this book to do well. Please help it make it go well. It's Gungoth and Footpath crossover.
It looks great.
Hostile Assets. And the I don't know. I do like the title because I know what you're trying to do, but also I know what you're trying to do.
Come on.
I mean, they're hostile, but are their assets hostile? I think they're
But which part is hostile?
Which part? All right. No, that's enough of that. All right. I'm married, guys. Come on. That's enough of that. No, it is it's been a pleasure, Mark. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, feel free to hang out for a couple seconds afterwards. Yeah. We love you. Thanks for watching Salty and Savage, guys. Everybody have a wonderful night. Jared, Salty, later.
It's all there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.